clearly things are a bit different. I've got bigger AirPods, you know, not to flex or anything. Oh yeah, and we're all trapped at home. Now you may be wondering, what am I gonna do at home? What, I have to spend time with my family? Oh God, I don't like them. Well, it's okay. There's plenty of things to do. Picking fruit from trees, or going and digging holes and planting money in it, or going talking to Tom Nook. And I thought, while having the, you know, 2-person party plan, get a little motivation going for you. Click now, that's different. I thought, you know, what do I do all the time? Sit. So I'm gonna talk about some movies. You know, see what you think about that, I guess, without any more messing about. Also, I'm not just talking about movies. I'll probably do whatever I want. I don't care. First one I really want to talk about, I really want everyone to watch, The Lighthouse. How to describe? You can't really. Without saying too much, it's funny, it's weird, it's got Robert Pattinson in it, and if you're a little Twilight nerd, oh boy, you're gonna love this one. There's literally a scene where they're ad-libbing Playboy Cardi, so you know what's not to like.
What?
Also, if you're a Playboy Cardi fan right now, this is a time to be alive. If you're not, well, I've got bad news. So watch The Lighthouse, do that, and then tick that off on your list. This is gonna be a sort of a mixture of like what I've been watching, what I'm gonna forcibly make other people watch. You know, I gotta do something. Another thing everyone should be watching, and this isn't a movie, Better Call Saul. Everybody and their dog, if they can understand it, everybody should be calling Saul. You know, get that number in your phone. Again, I'm not gonna I don't want to talk too in depth about the stuff, because I just want you to enjoy it, the viewer. You know, that's you watching it. If you are unaware, it's the prequel to Breaking Bad, and yeah, you know, you may, if you've watched Breaking Bad, you might know the pizza on the roof scene. You might know the breakfast joke. You know the Fly episode. Oh boy, if you know the Fly episode, you're a genius. What you're missing with Better Call Saul? Do you know the Jum meme? No, I bet you didn't. Or what about the I'm in a tunnel?
Sorry, I'm getting some kind of reverb or something.
Are you in a tunnel or?
Yes.
What's that?
Yes, I'm in a tunnel.
I need a word.
Oh, a word, yeah. Yeah, I have a word for you. Tunnel, which is where I am right now.
Sorry, I'm in a tunnel. That's funny. That's some comedy right there. It's not a comedy. There's not a lot of calling in it. There's not to spoil anything, but I think they only call Saul once. There's a lot of phone numbers in it. If you call it, you actually get voicemails of people from the show. So that's pretty cool. So you get to be like, hey, I'm in the show too. You're not. It's a bit sad, really, because then you're sort of just wishing that you were. Anyway, next thing everybody should watch, Community. That's on Netflix now. It's just something you should watch. And it's very good show. It sort of indirectly deals with, you know, loneliness and, you know, when things don't sort of go your way in life, and having a community, to, you know, support you. It's not really about that, but it's indirectly about that. And, you know, that's kind of good if you ask me. And it's funny. There's a couple of funny jokes in it that you may laugh at. Or probably. Now, I guess I just want to talk about what I have watched. So I'm just going to skip through a couple, see what I think, see what you think. Recently, I've been watching a lot of new to me movies. Not new to you, maybe. Maybe you've seen it. I don't know. Maybe they can be new to you too. And I'll just share a couple of those, I guess. Next, You're Next. If you haven't seen this before, if you're not into like the super deep psychological making you think movies, this is just a bit of a, you know, turn your brain off. This is a bit of fun, but maybe not turn your brain off, just keep it on a little bit, just on the one setting or something. You're Next. I watched that recently. That was pretty good. Not my favorite of the other two I'll mention, but if you've heard of Ready or Not, that's pretty good. I like that one. It has a good sort of premise. It's this couple are getting married, and to get into the family has this sort of game that they play, and she gets hide and seek, and that's why it's called Ready or Not, haha. Yeah, and that's a bit of a horror thriller sort of thing. Pretty fun. Or The Guest. I haven't watched The Guest in quite a while, but that one's pretty good too, and that's by the same director as You're Next, and they're all sort of in that family, if you want to watch any of those. Anyone who likes Wes Anderson, don't punch me, okay? But I haven't really watched many of his movies before until recently. I had seen Grand Budapest Hotel, Isle of Dogs, and Fantastic Mr. Fox, all pretty good. I really liked Isle of Dogs because it's got the Jeff Goldblum. So recently I watched the Royal Tenenbaums, Moonrise Kingdom, The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, and that's all. I think those two more I've got ready to watch, but what am I gonna do? Am I gonna watch another one or make this video? I probably should have watched another Wes Anderson movie, really. All I can really say, if you haven't watched any of them before, probably watch Fantastic Mr. Fox. Probably the easiest one to get into. All Isle of Dogs. They're pretty good. They're not hard to get into. I just never got around to watching them. Anyway, I'll stop talking about that now. They're good movies. Now, I watched the other night Honey Boy.
Congratulations. Good on you, honey boy.
I knew this movie existed or it was coming out soon, but I basically forgot about it. And then I heard about this one being good, not realizing it's the same movie of what I thought. This is confusing. Anyway, I sort of went in without knowing too much about what it was about. It's sort of a tragic event movie. It does it in such a way that it's quite honest, is probably the best way I can describe it. And, it doesn't go over the top, going, oh my God, he's doing this and doing that. Watch Honey Boy. It's pretty good. Another one I wanted to talk about was Big Time Adolescence. If you know Pete Davidson, he's funny. He's a funny guy, and this is a bit of a coming of age movie. If you know those sort of movies, but it's for boys. No girls allowed. It's pretty simplistic, but it's good, and I enjoyed it. Also, I watched the High School Musical trilogy. I hope I gave some sort of help on what to do, and if you want some extra motivation with it, maybe write down your little thoughts about it. Like you watch. And then you go, good, something as simple as that. Or, haha, whole point of this video, essentially, I've been using this thing called Letterboxd, and you can watch your movies, give a little review if you so desire, or add movies to your watch list, which is super helpful. Oh my God, I have a lot of movies that in my watch list, so that's fun. And best part, you can follow people, you can follow your friends, you can be like, oh my God, they watched the Twilight movie, why did they watch that? And then you can make fun of them for that. How good is that? Yeah, hopefully I gave some sort of help or advice or something. Maybe I'll do another one if someone says, hey, this is good, I like that show you recommended, and I'll be like, oh, you're welcome.